on the track with me.
Listen to guarantee.
Yeah. And we bringing this message to you fake woke niggas.
Gotta wake these niggas up, man.
All y'all out there scrambling their eyes and falling victim to this propaganda.
Niggas believe in it.
Glitch. Let's talk to these niggas. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin A. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin A. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
I gotta set the alarm, wake you up from the slumber. Floyd and Harry, fake woke niggas, y'all dumb dumbass niggas. Drop jewels, but people don't pay any attention. Let's see immediately, be the wake 'em up henchmen.
A lot of times these woke niggas be really sleep. Shit, the price on a nigga's life is extra real. Only the real for my niggas. We all only we made a living eating these rappers, nigga. Bon appetit. Yeah.
Pause. Me and my brethren be down for the cause. We gotta come together and tear down all these walls. And the illusory fault lines like racism and bring back to the woke, just like the Baptist.
The congregation spoke. These niggas ain't who they claim to be. A bunch of Peter pop off. Niggas really be lames to me. Anytime you at war, it's gonna be casualties. The more we come together, it's easy to beat the enemies.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin A. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up.
Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily, so I dance around them like my name was Alvin A. Fake woke niggas be surrounding me daily.
Alarm clock, wake 'em up. Time to wake 'em up. Alarm clock to the woke. Time to wake 'em up. The main initiative should be to get your cake up. You wave riding niggas need life jackets to stay afloat. Meanwhile, I'm blowing no gas straight from the Ivory Coast.
And every post I be hitting, y'all with them straight facts. The fact grid is now here. We gotta face that. While they coming with microchips and vaccinations, they know niggas perpetuating indoctrination.
Fuck this pandemic scam. This was a damn gimmick. Niggas will believe that they mom died if she still living. Open your eyes, nigga. You can see the lies, nigga. See, we gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind, nigga.
And that's the biggest fact, bitch. You better tell these niggas listen till the 2030. It's gonna be hell, niggas. Fuck AOC and her new Green Deal. I'm Neo in this bitch. You want they red pill.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man, and then it was nothing to me but blindness. Victory has defeated you.
Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dance when you speak on a loss. Everybody wanna taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't clear up the force. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on a loss. Everybody wanna taste of this E&E sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing for.
I used to be stacks with the packs, now I'm stacks with the facts. Now I drop knowledge, used to cook straight, drop crack. E&E, coronavirus to take over. CW, elite brethren, the wait's over. Right? Y'all be addicted to the limelight, mediocre bars, knowing that y'all don't rhyme right. You fake woke niggas need to get your mind right. Stupid ass niggas, y'all bringing guns to a mind fight. Now let me slow it down so I can talk to you. I'm never letting up. If that's your thought, screw you. I hypnotize the track like a nigga practice voodoo. Voice of God, crimson miss, Tutsis and Hutus. The rap game is in the abyss I can easily swim through. I'm like the Gordon Fisherman and you rappers are seafood. Grand champ in this bitch, you should call me your seafood. Make sure my energy is up cause the demo's deceitful. And everything that we see and sing ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream. And everything that we we sing and sing, ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream.
Status on your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead for you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of the skin sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of the skin sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Throw them all on a boat, start shipping them off. E&E, get gratuity for tipping them off. Find them in the West Wing, start clipping them off. Let Stacks hold them up while I finish them off. Like some all shit, man, I'm sick by the fall. The ocean six that Bellagio fall. Really killing everything like a British assault. And they sick of these kids, be the illest of dogs. Always hating cats is fraud, filled with jealousy. Another beat murder, they charging me with excessive. Got to cook, got the ingredients and the recipe. Pardon me, I'm still smoking on hydrotherapy. Literally, still getting paper with the printer off. Y'all still don't got no bark, that's a winner off. So fuck y'all, get a permanent flick off. Don't speak to me for less than 250, that's a rip off. On your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead for you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this EMIL sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this EMIL sauce. When Stacks got the facts, you don't hear nothing false.
I be poor. I've owned my dreams. I've spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. I seen you dream.
Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. First things first, make sure y'all wipe y'all feet when y'all come in the door. Definitely smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. How y'all doing today, this evening? How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all having a blessed one. I know I am. Today is July 5th. The day that the people over there in Switzerland at CERN fired up the Hadron Collider, right? And up until this day, past couple of days, matter of fact, a lot of people have been getting in contact with me and asking me to elaborate on this topic and this issue and this subject because they're curious, and one, they know that they God Stacks with the Facts. They know that I'll be up on stuff like this. So, I appreciate anybody who reached out to me and asked me to explain or dissect or to, basically break down this whole situation with CERN and actually what CERN is. You know what I mean? CERN, pull it up on the screen for y'all. CERN is a facility in Switzerland, right? Let me pull it up for y'all real quick. Oh, you let me enlarge my screen for some reason. I told y'all my computer been tripping lately, man. But yeah, though, man, CERN is a facility in Switzerland where they built this large hadron collider, which is basically an atom smasher. Let me show y'all a map of this stuff. Because until you realize how big this thing is, it don't really hit home for real. Now look at this picture right here, man. This is the circumference. Hold on a minute. pull that up. Let me share the screen with y'all real quick. Yeah, over here at CERN, this is the Hadron Collider right here. Let me get a better picture for y'all. There we go. All right. Hold on. Let me get an even better picture for y'all. There we go. All right. Now, as y'all can see, the LHC, or the Large Hadron Collider, is right here. But now that today, this is the circumference it's having now, and you see this is two concentric circles right here interconnecting, and what this represents is basically the field that the atoms is traveling as they're being smashed together and creating portals. We've been being desensitized to this stuff, man. You know, they've been showing us in the movies and on TV shows forever. You understand what I'm saying? And basically what they're doing over there at CERN is they are tearing holes, creating portals, doorways, stargates, right? Doorways into different dimensions and alternate realities through the space-time continuum, right? And we've been being desensitized to this stuff, y'all, for years, man. Me and my girl just a couple weeks ago went to go see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, one of the dopest Marvel movies to date. You know what I'm saying? My girl, you don't normally fall asleep mid-movie. She actually stayed up the entire time and rather enjoyed the movie. Wanted to go see it again. And you know, like I say, with Avengers Infinity War, Endgame, the original Avengers, and now all of this stuff is coming to fruition. And I myself personally, I have been going in on this very thing and many other things for the past 5-6 years since I have been home. And I'm not going to stop. I'm keep going in even more. Pause. Right now, CERN ain't the only spot. There's natural gateways that open up portals. You know, they're under the ocean. Y'all remember the movie Pacific Rim? Y'all remember that movie? Y'all remember that movie Pacific Rim? They had the big robots fighting the monsters and stuff. I remember Pacific Rim. I mean, decent movie, but you know, kind of cheesy. But it's the subject matter of the movie which is important. Y'all remember Pacific Rim? Had Idris Elba in it. They had a part 2 of it that came out not too long ago too. Right? Y'all remember this movie, don't y'all, man? When it came out, I want to say like 2010, something like that. Right? And this is one of those movies dealing with portals to different realities, right? Because in the movie Pacific Rim, the what was the monsters called? They even knew who they was and everything, man. But the monsters that were coming through into this reality through portals under the ocean. You know what I mean? Kaiju, that's what they call the kaiju, right? See? And was the underwater portal, how they got here. Y'all see that? pull it up for y'all real quick. My bad. Hold on, let me pull it up for y'all. Right. And in Pacific Rim, the kaiju, which was the monsters that was coming through, that they created these big Gundam wing, Voltron type robots leading into the transhumanism. It's all connected, y'all. Listen to what I be telling y'all. It's all connected, right? So at the same time, they're talking about transhumanism. And Pacific Rim is a deep movie because it deals with a lot of stuff y'all be hearing me talk about. It deals with portals, as you see right here. Oh, my fault. I don't know what the hell just happened. I told you my computer been acting crazy, but my fault. You see, I'm right back with it. Right back with it, right? And then Pacific Realms, right? They had the kaiju coming through these portals. Like I said, mad different things y'all hear me talking about. This movie is encompassing a lot of stuff y'all hear me talking about. Look at the portals. This is where the kaiju entered into our reality, right? You know what I'm saying? And then outside of that, also in Pacific Realm, right? Also in Pacific Realm, they had what was called drifting, right? Y'all hear me talking about human brain computer interfacing? This is how in the movie Pacific Rim, this is how they connected to the robots, the big, huge robots that they fought the kaiju with by human brain computer interfacing. They call it drifting in the movie, right? It's deep, y'all, man. And how they was able to control the robots in a fashion to where the robots were fighting these monsters called the kaiju that was coming through the portal in the ocean. They synchronized their brains to the computer mainframe of the Jaegers is what they called them in the movie. But if y'all remember when we was kids, it was Voltron. You hear me? It was goddamn it was Voltron, Power Rangers, and many more. You know what I'm saying? It was other cartoons, and how they controlled the Jaegers was through human brain computer interfacing, synchronized, as you can see, right? So you know what I mean? Hold on, did y'all even see that? What's going on? Let me put that up on there. Yeah. Yeah, this is the drifting right here, man. Human brain computer interfacing. You know what I'm saying? And this is how they connected to the Jaegers to fight the kaiju in Pacific Rim. So that's dealing with portals, interdimensional travel, alien species coming from these dimensions, and also human brain computer interfacing, which is the technology that was used to connect the human brain or consciousness to the mainframe of these Jaeger robots to help fight the kaiju. Right? You know what I'm saying? And what they over there doing at CERN is they're creating portals for entities to be able to enter into our reality. Now, this was talking about Dr. Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Dope movie. I strongly suggest y'all go see that. You know what I'm saying? It's a real good movie. Like, it was shockingly good. Like it was well scripted, acted, and all of that stuff. Right? Dr. Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. You hear me? And we being desensitized to this stuff, man. You hear me? Everything that they telling us about today, July 5th, allegedly at 10 a.m. Eastern time is when they fired this thing up, right? And one thing you got to ask yourself is when they fired this thing up, I always say to y'all, qui bono, who benefits? So firing up this, who are these entities or what are these entities that are from these different dimensions, right? And who benefits from the people over there at CERN opening up portals to different dimensions? Who benefits from that? And they're just now coming out with all of this stuff. And how the apparatus operates, what it does is it's a series of magnets, right, that spins around. Y'all see how big it was, man? I'm gonna pull it back up for y'all again, man. I'm gonna pull it back up for y'all. Y'all see this? Y'all see how big that is, right? You know what I'm saying? Look at how much land that thing covers. Look how much, this is just the small one. This is the plant of it. So the question has to become, you know, why are they doing this? Why are they opening up? Why are they creating technology that can literally open up portals to different dimensions? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Ask yourself that question. Why are they doing this? Outside of who benefits from doing it, why are they doing this? Once more, why are they making it public all of a sudden now? You know, the CIA just come out a couple years ago and told us that aliens definitely exist. And now here we is being hit with the July 5th, which is today. And you know what I'm saying? And they allegedly firing up this collider machine, which speeds up particles by placing very powerful magnets in a circular form around a large land area. And I guarantee you, when you do your research into the place in Switzerland where CERN is located, I guarantee you lots of longitude and latitude lines intersect right there. Or even more on the morphic grid, I guarantee y'all a lot of what they call ley lines or dragon lines intersect wherever CERN is located at. Do your research into that. Ley lines, L-E-Y lines, and dragon lines. Research the morphic grid, M-O-R-P-H-I-C grid, right? And that's what they're doing over there at CERN. CERN's been around for a long time too. And when we think about movies like Doctor Strange, like I said, like Doctor Strange and the multiverse of madness, you know what I mean? This is dealing exactly with what's going on right now with CERN and possibly allegedly today. You know what I'm saying? Now, I suggest y'all go watch this movie. This movie is dope. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold y'all. A lot of y'all, I'm not selling it like I work for them because I don't. I'm telling y'all this movie is dope as hell. Not only is it's dope, just the movie, but the subject matter is so akin to what's actually going on right now, especially considering that today they fired up that LHC at CERN in Switzerland and possibly have created portals or doorways to different dimensions. And like I say, the question automatically has to become is, why are they doing this? And what's the reason they doing it? All right. They ain't been showing us all these movies for nothing, y'all. It's called preemptive programming, like I was discussing last night and the night before. This is what they do. It's perceptually preparing you. So when this stuff happens in actuality, in reality, right, it won't be such a shock to the psyche. You understand what I'm saying? If we being preemptively programmed and predictively programmed to accept a possibility of different dimensions, aliens, people with extraordinary powers. Hey, what's up with you? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, welcome to the discussion. I like, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody in the building, man. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you want to, if you can, if you could, if you would. You can bless the Cash App. You don't have to, but you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to support the program, please feel free. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is important that we have these discussions, like I always say, because look what's going on right now today. Now, the question also has to become is what's going, like, outside of why they doing it, you know what I'm saying, and what y'all, you know what I'm saying, why y'all doing it, what y'all doing it for, like, what's going to happen today, you know what I'm saying? as a result of them doing that today, how are we going to see this in our society? And my thing is, we already been seeing it in our society. Now they're just coming out and open with it, and it's a reason why they've been showing us these type of movies to get us prepared for this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, look into preemptive programming, you know what I'm saying, or predictive programming. You know what I'm saying? Another movie dealing with this right here. You know what I'm saying? Different dimensions. Oh, hold on. Let me cam up real quick. I'm going to show y'all something ill. You feel me? Let me take this off the screen. I got my Ricky and Morty t-shirt on. You hear me? You know what I mean? And I wore this t-shirt for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Let me take that off. I wore this t-shirt for a reason. And the reason why, because if you watch Rick and Morty or you hit to Rick and Morty, what they doing is interdimensional travel and time travel. So it's right. It's only right that I wear this t-shirt right here. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, they coming out in the open with it now, man. They, like I said, they ain't even hiding this stuff no more, y'all. They're not even hiding it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the visuals. You know what I'm saying? And I like, and I like to show pictures because when you, like I say, when you visually see something, it has more of an effect on you as far as you being able to retain the information so you can go do your own due diligence and your own research. You know what I'm saying? All these movies they keep showing us, y'all, about different dimensions, different realities, different galaxies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, Earth's atmosphere being manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the Superman movie that came out? The first one with your boy Henry Cavill in it. You know what I'm saying? This one right here. Superman. Remember when they came out with the Superman with him playing it? And he was fighting against the people from Krypton. And goddamn it, man, they was sent the machines down here, and the machines was changing the atmosphere on Earth. They were terraforming. You know, this stuff hit on so many different aspects and angles, though, man. There's just mad different ways to come from with this. But you know what I'm saying? As far as what's going on over there in Switzerland with CERN, this is what they doing, and this is the results of all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you pay attention to the Marvel movies, we getting into what's known as the cosmic Marvel universe. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, like I told y'all, I'm a nerd for real. On top of me being a street dude too, I'm also a street dude nerd too. I used to collect comic books and read comic books. You know what I'm saying? And it's just everything happened for a reason. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a reason as a child that I was just like very much intrigued by Marvel comics, especially the cosmic Marvel universe. We're talking about Doctor Strange. We're talking about Adam Warlock. We're talking about the goddamn what's the name? But they got the movie out right now. I can't even, the name's forgetting me right now. Silver Surfer and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We get into the cosmic universe, Marvel universe now, y'all. We getting into different dimensions with the movie Eternals. Doctor Strange, you know what I'm saying, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is dealing with the subatomic realm. All of this stuff is what CERN is going, what they doing over there at CERN, man. You know what I'm saying? And the next Ant-Man and the Wasp movie from the Marvel cinematic universe, they're going to be going up against the guy, your homie Kang, the Conqueror, right? They're going to be going against Kang the Conqueror in the subatomic realm, man. And that's exactly what's going on over here at CERN. That's what they doing, man. They smashing particles and elements together, you know what I'm saying? Annihilating each other, creating wormholes. You know what I mean? And if you don't got a good handle on physics, a lot of this stuff ain't gonna make sense to you. But you know, when it comes to this whole situation, man, it's coming in, like I've been telling y'all, man. I don't be just saying stuff just because it sounds slick, or because like I'm just like more so up on game than anybody else about this, or I know something you don't know, or I'm speak on it in the way I do, in the form that I do, because I see what's going on, man. I have the eyes to see, and I see all of this. You know what I mean? I can see it. It's all right there happening right in our face too. You know what I'm saying? Now think about when you think about interdimensional movies and stuff like that. Think about movies like you got the cosmic entities. You know what I mean? Think about movies like, you know what I mean, The Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Human brain computer interfacing. You know what I'm saying? Interdimensionally traveling through time and stuff like that. Yeah. This is a dope movie that I know a lot of y'all probably saw. At the homie, see, it's the first thing that popped up when I talked to you. I didn't even get to finish it. You feel me? You ever seen this movie right here with Most Def in it? You ever seen this movie right here, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Yeah, man. Yeah. So they over there at CERN getting it in. You hear me? They over there punching holes in the space-time continuum, creating portals to different dimensions, different realities. Now the question gotta become, what's coming through these portals? Who's coming through these portals? Have they been here before? Are they here now? All right. Now, mind y'all, man, and this is why I'm saying we gotta box cleverly, and we gotta keep our minds sharp and keep our minds open. Because pay attention to this, what I'm about to hit y'all with right here, man. Right? Pay attention to this. Now, mind you, all of this stuff could be made up. So you gotta stay. Hold on, let me come up with this real quick. When I say this too, always remember that all of this stuff could be for show. And that's what I mean when I say remain subjective. Stay questioning, question everything. Don't accept anything at face value. Do your due diligence and get to the core of what the situation is. Now, I want y'all to know about something that they got that is known as, some of y'all may be familiar with it. Some of y'all may have heard of it before, right? I heard of Project Bluebeam. All right. All right. Well, that's not a good picture. I'll only get a better one, y'all. Yeah, this is probably a good one right here. Yeah. I like to show y'all the visuals, man. Nope, that's not a good one. But I can do this one. This is even different right here. You know what I'm saying?
Dangerous blue jets appear.
That's a video. No, we good. But y'all see it on the screen, though. Y'all see it, right? Project Bluebeam. Google it. Google it for yourself, right? Project Bluebeam is a joint venture thing between the CIA, the DEA, the NSA. You know what I'm saying? Now Department of Homeland Defense. You hear me? An organization that I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are not aware of. You hear me? But I'm staying on Project Bluebeam for right now. Project Bluebeam is the government project to where they would stage using 7D. Y'all hit the 7 and even 12D holographic technology capabilities. Project Bluebeam is a project they got to use this technology to project images in the sky, and there's even plans on paper that you can go research and find out for yourself, where they got plans to fake an alien invasion. Y'all see this technology when y'all look on social engineering, and y'all see them videos of so-called flying saucers coming out of the sky and beaming up and stuff like that. That is the same technology, which uses LiDAR technology. We get into that a little bit later too, to create these images and manipulate the way our eyes decode the light so we see a visual image when we look out and project out, but actually we're not really seeing something there. And if y'all do your research into 7D and 12D holographic technology, you can see how real these holograms are. Y'all see the ones where the bears and the stuff look like they're coming out of the ice and all of that stuff? That is what Project Bluebeam is. And they actually have contingency plans. Walk with me now. They got contingency plans where they will plan a fake alien invasion. But that doesn't mean that aliens are fake. It's a multifaceted thing, y'all. Y'all got to be able to wrap your mind around this, man. These people, or should I say these people who are operating under the disguise of their entities behind them, you hear me? God damn it, you hear me? They are diabolical in their thought process, man. How they are so compartmentalized and how every little thing is seems to be separate from everything, but it's all connected, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with Project Bluebeam, they got a fake alien invasion. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of other government projects too. And I should have said it when I said it because it just slipped my mind that goddamn fast. You hear me? Hold on me. But yeah, y'all go research Project Bluebeam, man. If y'all ain't already heard about it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And this is another reason, hold on, let me come back up. This is another reason why they want to have us hooked up through human brain computer interfacing. This is one of the reasons why they want to do that to us, so we can be able to see stuff like holographic images in the sky, and we will think that they are real. To see if you got your brain connected to the cloud via human brain computer interfacing, and you already emerged, submerged, fully submersive in the metaverse, how are you going to tell the difference? Yeah, man, this stuff is getting deep. And what they over there doing at CERN has everything to do with all of this stuff right here. It's all connected, right? Now, if y'all remember, I just lost my train of thought, and I meant to be talking about something else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they're opening up portals to different dimensions, man. You know what I mean? Y'all remember this movie right here from back in the day, right? Y'all remember this movie from back in the day? Stargate, dealing with the same. And then remember when I told y'all some natural Stargate, or should I say we already got massive, large hadron colliders, all built all around the world. We got Stargate, which got the pyramids in Giza. You know what I mean? Look at this. Look at how the pyramids were built. And they're telling us these was tombs. Y'all believe that, man? American Negro brethren, what's good? Juju, what's good? How y'all doing this evening, man? Tap on in, hit that like button, smash that subscribe bell, click on it, tap in. You hear me? Now, they didn't try to convince us since we was kids, y'all, that these structures are tombs, basically huge mausoleums to bury Egyptian kings in. I personally think that's a slap to the face and an insult to the intelligence, especially when you look into these things and see how they was built. Right? You feel me? And not only that, but we got other structures around the world too. You hear me? We got all these structures all around the world, man. All these structures all around the world that have been around for literally thousands of years. You feel me? All these structures, man. Look at this, man. That's in the mountains in Peru. Machu Picchu. You feel me? Number one fly God. What's good, brethren? How you doing? You feel me? And in all of these places, Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, Giza, we got other spots too around the world as well. You feel me? All over the world. What's the ziggurats? The ziggurats, over there in the Middle Eastern, in Baghdad and Iran and Iraq and Uzbekistan and all of that stuff. Why y'all think they've been going over there, man, causing them fake wars, man? They getting rid of all of the evidence, man. Destroying all the ancient monoliths and all the ancient structures. You know what I mean? Remember I talked to y'all about the memory hole? They're erasing the old culture and bringing in the technological culture, the smart grid. And in order to fully submerge us into the hive mind collective of the artificial intelligence that's invading our reality, man, I'm telling y'all, man, you hear me? They got to get rid of everything that has to do with human existence and human intelligence as we are being sucked into the hive mind collective of the artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying? That's basically invading our reality right now. And that's what they over there doing at CERN. Yeah, Iraq, Afghanistan. You right, number one fly guy. Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. You hear me? All the Middle Eastern countries, man. Mesopotamia, Israel, Palestine. You hear me? All them places was going to just think where all the wars been at in the past 15, 20 years in the Middle East. That's where all the historical structures and stuff was at, a lot of them. And they've just been on a campaign to destroy them, getting rid of human history and existence, man, and replacing it with we don't know what's going on at CERN. You hear me? And another movie that I think y'all should check out, considering this, right? This movie right here. What was the name of that damn movie, y'all, man? Like I said, I'm over here slipping a little bit again. I'm trying to remember the name of that movie. Y'all pretty senior. Y'all seen a lot of movies too, man, that have to do with this, man, with interdimensional travel and all that. Oh, another movie that they put out, and they made it for kids. Right? They made it for kids to program the kids to this. Any of y'all ever see this movie right here? Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. They made it an animated cartoon movie as well. I took my daughter to go see this because she said, Daddy, I want to go see Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse or whatever it was called. Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. And I took her to see it. And, you know, normally when I go take my daughter to the movies, I fall asleep in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest with y'all. But when I went to go see this movie with her, it was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Miles Morales was interacting with Spider-Mans from different dimensions, just like in the Spider-Man movie they just put out, Spider-Man Far From Home, right? Or what's the one, and what's it called? The newest one that just came out. I know they're going to have it up here when I go back like this. Oh, yeah, it is. That's right. Spider-Man Far From Home. Yeah. No. Spider-Man The Homecoming. That's what it is. Yeah. It ain't even Spider-Man Homecoming, man. Which one is it, man? With all my last one where there had all the different Spider-Mans in it. Yeah, there it is right there. Had all the different Spider-Mans in it from the different Spider-Man movies. Yeah, No Way Home. That's what it is, y'all. My bad. I apologize. Spider-Man No Way Home. And I'm telling y'all how we being desensitized and mentally programmed to see this stuff in reality. Look at all the movies. Look at all the visual. Look at all the, you know what I'm saying, imagery they're showing us with this stuff with to get us perceptually prepared to see this stuff in actual reality. You know what I mean? Y'all ever seen, this is another movie right here. I know y'all probably seen this movie. This is a dope movie. Got Bruce Willis and my man Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it, man. Ever seen this movie right here? Y'all ever seen Looper? Right, listen here. If y'all want to go see a dope movie, go watch Looper. This is a dope movie right here. This is dealing with time travel, interdimensional time travel. You hear me? Super dope movie, man. I strongly suggest y'all go watch that. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all really want to get a real good look at all this stuff that's got something to do with CERN, y'all go check out this on Netflix. Like I've been telling y'all, man. They put this stuff right in front of us. Go watch Black Mirror. Go watch Black Mirror on Netflix. They got tons of TV shows, different episodes on there dealing with interdimensional travel. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the space-time continuum. You know what I mean? Jumper is another one too. That's a dope movie. My man, Number One Fly God. Jumper is a dope ass movie. Jumper is a dope ass movie. You hear me? With your homeboy Hayden, what's his name? That played Anakin Skywalker. My man Hayden, whatever his name is. Jumper. Y'all seen Jumper before? Dope movie, man. Super raw movie, man. You know what I mean? And like I say, man, that whole machine that they got over there at CERN specifically is built to create portals. You know what I'm saying? Think about when y'all watch the first Avengers movies, man. Right? The very first Avengers movie, right? Very first one. No, that's not Endgame. The very first Avengers. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember the very first Avengers, man? They had to get they was trying to protect Loki from getting the Tesseract, right? Which is an actual real thing. Right? Right? Which is actually a real thing, right? And there was and listen here, you know what I'm saying? This is another tidbit with it. And when they got the Tesseract, they was able to open up a portal so that intergalactic army, right, from another dimension that Loki had hired to help him destroy the Earth realm. And they were known as the Chitauri. Right? About to give y'all a brief history lesson real quick, right? They were known as the Chitauri, right? The Chitauri was basically a mercenary armor in the cosmic Marvel universe for hire that would help villains like Thanos and villains like Loki and stuff like that to basically go and see how formidable this realm, this dimensions, this planet's enhanced beings were before Thanos comes to invade, right? So they would send the Chitauri basically like the Marines, like stormtroopers. You feel me? Now, let's talk about Here we are, the supers, #1 fly God. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, make sure your energy is up because the devil's deceitful. That's what I said in that song Dreams when I first played in, featuring my man Narcissus, man. Make sure your energy is up because the devil's deceitful. And you know what I'm saying? And this is why we getting hit with the GMO foods and all the BS to block us from becoming who we truly are. You hear me? But let's get back to the Chitauri, right? The Chitauri was an alien mercenary species from a different dimension that other super enhanced beings from other dimensions will hire to go basically rampage different dimensions and realities, inhabitants before they get there, right? To see what type of super enhanced individuals was in this dimension or this reality, right? And the Chitauri actually, it's funny that they call these, and if you see, you look at the Chitauri, you know what I'm saying, they look like what you would say are, you know, you would say that these are reptilian entities. You feel me? You would say they have reptilian features, but walk with me. Just walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. Now, oddly enough, in ancient South Africa, there is amongst the Zulu people, right? Amongst the Zulu people of Africa, not our ancestors. Sad to tell y'all that, but they're not our ancestors. Our ancestors come from right here in good old US of A. You hear me? But the Zulu people of South Africa and Central Africa, in their ancient religion to the gods, they worship reptilian entities called the Chitauri, right? This guy right here is Baba Credo Mutwa, who I think recently passed. He was 100-something years old. He was the one of the last 2 or 3 Sangomas in Africa, and that is a person who was learned and studied in all the wisdom of ancient Africa or ancient Alkebulan, right? Y'all do some research into who Credo Mutwa is. I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right, y'all do some research in the Baba Credo Mutwa. You hear me? Y'all do some research into who Baba Credo Mutwa is. That's this man right here. That necklace he has on his necklace is known as the Necklace of Mysteries. And it tells the history of Alkebulan, and it's where the ancestors come from who first inhabited Alkebulan. It was way before it came Africa. But the Chitauri in ancient Zulu history and ancient Zulu lore were reptilian entities from the cannabis minor and major star systems, and these are the beings from outer space that inhabited Alkebulan, or what we know as African today, when they first came into this reality, right? Want y'all go do some research on Credo Mutwa. See that big necklace he got on his neck? It's called the Necklace of the Mysteries. Y'all go check that out, man. You hear me? And so it's, you know, the Chitauri from the Marvel movie Avengers is based off of the actual history of the Chitauri out of South Africa from the Zulu nation. And you wonder why the British people couldn't defeat the Zulus as easy as they did anybody else, right? You feel me? Now, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, when I first got hit to this info right here, my jaw was dropping, man. I'm gonna sit here and hold y'all, man. You know what I mean? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We're talking about what's going on at CERN. You know, how they ripped open some portals to different dimensions. As we about to start seeing Thanos come through the clouds, what's going on? You feel me? I mean, is Galactus about to come through, right? Y'all remember a movie that came out not too long ago, right? And this is another movie about alternate realities and portals. Y'all remember this movie? It just came out not too long ago, called Annihilation. Y'all seen this movie? Got my baby Natalie Portman in it. Y'all seen Annihilation? Let me pull it up bigger on the screen here for y'all. Yeah, there y'all go. Y'all seen this movie right here, Annihilation? This movie is, yeah, hey, man, listen here, number one fly God, my brethren. Annihilation is a dope-ass movie dealing with exactly what's going on with CERN right now today, right? Annihilation is the movie of a portal that opened up. I forget what part of the world it opened up, but it was a portal that opened up that was literally changing the atmosphere and the environment that this portal was encompassing. Remember when I just told y'all, about terraforming? Remember when the first new Superman movie came out and they send those big machines to change the atmosphere? That's terraforming. Changing the atmosphere of our reality so the suit and fit them. And if y'all watch Annihilation, hold on, let me come up, man. And if y'all watch Annihilation, this is a movie where a portal had opened up in a region of the world, and it basically created a circumference diameter like a dome type situation, and it was literally changing the very environment to something distorted from what it originally was. And that's what they doing over there at CERN, right? Preemptive programming, y'all. Y'all do some research into that. Preemptive programming, predictive programming, right? So when y'all ask me what's going on at that CERN, I'm gonna flat out tell y'all, I ain't gonna hold no cards. I ain't about to sit up here and sound like I'm a physicist whiz, which I am. I could break down nuclear physics. I can break down particle physics. I can break down theoretical physics. I can break down quantum physics, quantum mechanics, quantum biology, quantum computing. I'm very well versed in all these things. But what they're doing at CERN, right, has everything to do with opening up portals to different dimensions and realities. Now, I'm not telling y'all that y'all have to believe. Y'all don't have to believe that. Y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe. You can think whatever you want to think. Do your due diligence and find out for yourself. But I'm telling you right now, what they are doing over there at CERN is opening portals to different dimensions. That is what they're doing. Make no mistake about it, right? It's not a mistake, or it's not a coincidence that at the same time they're firing up the Hadron Collider that the Microsoft just came out not too long ago. Hold on, let me bring it up for y'all. Microsoft just came out not too long ago admitting, and I just went in on that the other day, talking about that they creating digital DNA downloading. You feel me? Y'all hip to this? Let me see what Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft was doing this, man. Basically letting us know exactly what they got planned, man. And this CERN has everything to do with this. I just did the video the other day. You hear me? I'm about to pull it up for y'all. You feel me? I just did a video on this the other day, brethren and sisters. You hear me? And this is what they doing. This is the technology capabilities that they have, man. Digital DNA downloading, man. You hear me? They literally are creating the technology from all angles and aspects to download our consciousness onto portable devices at the same time manipulating the frequencies of this reality, right? So they can be transformed, transmuted, transmigrated, transmutated, and inverted, you hear me, to open up portals to different dimensions. In the Bible, it talks about the heavens between heavens, right? Smash that like button, y'all, man. You hear me? Any questions? Anybody got any specific questions? You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, American Negro, man. You know I got to drop the science, baby. You hear me? I got to. Our people are not informed on this. And when I say our people, I'm talking about everybody, more specifically black people. This is the stuff that we should be what would be in our best interest to start taking a look at. I'm not going to tell nobody what they should be doing. I'm going to say this is the stuff we should be talking about and should be looking at. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't up to me to tell nobody what they should or shouldn't be doing. But I strongly think that it would be in our best interest to look at this stuff and inform ourselves on it and knowledge ourselves on it, right? Because whether you believe it or not is irrelevant. This is what's going on. This is what they're doing, and this is happening right now in your face. So it really don't matter if you believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant. It's happening. You don't have to believe anything I'm saying, but what you can believe is that Microsoft, right, with demonstrate fully automated DNA data storage. You hear me? Y'all understand what this means right here? This means that they are creating technologies to where they can literally download human consciousness on a portable device like a USB and change our DNA into more than just the natural memory storage device that it is. They want to invert it. They want to genetically modify it into something else so it receives a different type of frequency, a different type of energy other than the energy we've been getting from the Most High. Now we're getting the energy from y'all know who. And when we thinking about CERN, man, you hear me, y'all? Look at this, man. Don't that look like something from, remember in Endgame when they built the machine, when Tony Stark built the time machine? Don't they look like that? You feel me? Come on, man, y'all. Man, we can't continue to act like we don't see this stuff happening and denying it, man. You feel me? This is crazy, man. You hear me? Oh, yeah, they talk about that too, American Negro. That's definitely a contingency plan. That's part of Project Blue Beam. Hold on, what's it called? Oh man, I can't think of what it's called, but they got an actual contingency plan to fake the coming to Jesus, man. You hear me? But this is something that I want y'all to look into, and this is part of this is all part of what's going on at CERN too. This is another aspect of what's going on at CERN that affects our society in ways that we don't even really know about. How many of y'all have ever heard of Operation Crimson Mist? Show some pictures of this to y'all, man. Okay, let me do this. Ooh, they're restricting the information on the Operation Crimson Mist, y'all. Remember I told y'all about the memory hole? Remember I just was telling y'all about the memory hole? How many of y'all know about Operation Crimson Mist? Or heard of Operation Crimson Mist? All right. I want to pull up y'all remember back in the day in Rwanda when they had the Rwandan genocide? Y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember that? I know some of y'all my age. Oh no, that's a YouTube video. We don't go back. That's a YouTube video. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember back in the day, the movie Blood Diamond spoke on this. It was a movie with Nicolas Cage and Jared Leto called Lord of War. You hear me? Y'all remember the movie Hotel Rwanda with Don Cheadle? This was all speaking about the genocide which was going on in Rwanda in the early to mid 90s, right? And during this war, you had two warring factions in Rwanda known as they were known as the Hutus and the Tutsis, right? Y'all hip to the Hutus and the Tutsis, right? And in Rwanda, the Hutus and the Tutsis, hold on, let me come up. And then Rwanda, the Hutus and the Tutsis were warring factions against each other in Rwanda over control of the illegal organ trade, over the control of the illegal arms trade, the gold, the oil, and the coal, and the tungsten, and the diamonds, of course, with the movie Blood Diamond. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Now that was in Sierra Leone, but Sierra Leone, there was a belt from Sierra Leone down to Zaire, all the way to South Africa, all the way to Rwanda and to Central Africa, all of that stuff. Prime Diamond Central. But the two Hutus and Tutsis were warring factions in Rwanda, and as a result, they both were funded by the CIA, oddly enough, right? And they wanted to create this unrest over there so they could take over the diamond trade and take over the tungsten and the oil and the coal over there in Rwanda, right? And and this is what Operation Crimson Mist come in. Y'all do your research on the Operation Crimson Mist. I'm about to put it in the chat. This has got a lot to do with what's going on with CERN too, right? Got a lot to do with what's going on over there in CERN. You feel me? A lot to do what's going on over there in CERN. And now the Operation Crimson Mist, they used what is known as voice-to-skull technology, which is directly out of CERN. You hear me? The NSA, right? And the CIA and DARPA got this technology, you hear me, from CERN. You hear me? Voice-to-skull technology. Y'all hit the voice-to-skull technology? Or they call it the voice of God. Hit to the voice of God. And we're being so, listen, y'all, it's probably ringing for a couple of y'all right now. We being hit with so many angles with this stuff that we don't even realize it, man. You hear me? Hold on. All right, there we go. We have been desensitized to this stuff and we don't even realize it. What you think digital downloading is? What do you think listening to songs on your wireless headphones and earbuds is? This is how could I say, a beta testing with the voice to God technology. Now, if y'all do y'all research in the voice to God, voice to skull technology, what you're going to find is that they, through the Wi-Fi, 5G, 6G, 7G, wireless telecommunication frequencies, right, which are very, very toxic and very radioactive, they can transmit thoughts, images, sounds, notions, ideas, concepts into your head via Wi-Fi wireless technology. Right? Now think about how we listen to our music nowadays. Think about how we watch movies on our phones and stuff like that. We've been being beta tested and preemptively programmed and desensitized, predictively programmed to this stuff for years. Right? Now, when we think about CERN punching holes through the space-time continuum, creating portals, this is a result of that technology that they do in that CERN. This is definitely making portals for sound, much like how Dr. Strange and them could open up their rings and open up holes into different areas and spaces in reality where it'll open up this one and walk through this one and now you're there, right? That's the beta testing of this technology. Y'all go research Voice to Skull. Yes, exactly, number one, Fly God. That is exactly it. And that is that what you just brought up, that is a perfect example when I talk about hive mind collective. You know what I'm saying? The distorted, imbalanced awareness energy, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, right, is invading our reality, right? Invading, assimilating, uploading human consciousness into his hive mind collective, right? In order to sync and link us with his frequency and break off, hack into the frequency coming from the Most High, Yeshua. You hear me? It all connects. You feel me? And this stuff goes deep, man. You feel me? And you know, Most High don't bless everybody with the ability to be able to articulate this stuff in terms to where people can understand it, because it boggles the mind, because it's so beyond our natural perceive what is real, what is fake, what is believable, what's true, what's not, that when we get hit with this stuff, preemptively programmed with it, you know what I'm saying? Like the old saying goes, the greatest thing the devil ever did was convince people that he did not exist. All right. And they putting this stuff in our face, man. And when it comes to Project Bluebeam, man, you hear me? This is what I say. We got to stay open and stay questioning and subjective, because they also have contingency plans to fake an alien invasion. You hear me? And this is an example of that right here with Voice to Skull technology. They ain't even got to use the actual holographic technology they got, 7D through 12D. They ain't got to use that. They can simply send a signal frequency to our brains, human brain computer interfacing through microchips implanted in our brains or on our person through our phone, right? And they can project these images into our brain, and this is what we would see. You think that's air you breathing? You understand what I'm saying, man? So it's important to be able to have an idea, you understand what I'm saying? To be able to over, inner, outer, understand what they are actually doing at CERN, right? Voice to Skull technology. You hear me? Voice of God technology, right? Let me get back to the Hutus and the Tutsis now. In Rwanda, the Hutus and Tutsis were warring factions, and they were both being funded by the NSA and the CIA, right? And they was using this to cause civil unrest in Rwanda so they could take over the natural resources like they do everywhere else. But the only trouble they had in Rwanda was that at some point, you feel me, the Rwandans began to get tired of all the war and all the murder and all the bloodshed, and they actually came together to have peace talks, right? They actually said, screw the CIA, we're not taking no more of y'all funding. We're about to fix this. We're tired of the death. We're tired of destruction. Once more, we ain't about to let y'all come in and take over our resources in our country like y'all do everywhere else. They got hip to that too. And this is why the Tutsis and Hutus came together to have peace talks, because they wanted to take over control of their natural resources, much like what our homie Gaddafi did in Libya. That's another topic for another day. But as they were having these peace talks in Rwanda, the CIA using their voice to skull technology, flew a big, huge plane over I forget what the name of major city is over there in Rwanda. I want to say it's called Tikrit or something like that. I might be mistaken though, but they flew the plane over the city or over the area in Rwanda where they were having these peace talks amongst the chiefs and the warlords of respectively the Tutsis and Hutus, right? And they flew a plane over this, a C-130 plane, and on the back of it was a huge, y'all hear me talk about directed energy weapons, which is what Voice to Skull and Voice of God technology is. It's a directed energy weapon, right? And what they did was they flew over and they had this huge beam thing, kind of like in Incredible Hulk when he was fighting on a college campus, and they brought those two trucks out and they had the big things that was shooting the sound waves. That's what they did. They flew one of those over the place in Rwanda where they was having this meeting between the Hutus and Tutsis. And what it did, it exacerbated and it amplified their anger and their rage. And that's where we got the Rwanda genocide from. They also used the direct energy weapons as a deterrent of crowds and civil unrest. Think about what's going on in our country. They can shoot frequency beams at us that can make our skin feel like it's on fire, but it's actually not, right? And that's what they was using in Rwanda. And they also used this technology to exacerbate, amplify, charge up the anger of the people in Rwanda after the CIA came in and bombed their peace talk. And they blamed it on each other, right? Through the propaganda. And then we got the Rwanda genocide, right? Y'all remember the movie Hotel Rwanda? You feel me? And the movie Lord of War, right? And that's what kicked it off. They used the Voice to Skull technology on them. You know what I'm saying? They used the Voice of God technology on them, and they call it Operation Crimson Mist. You feel me? And during the Rwanda genocide, it was reports of cannibalism. They was raping little girls. If y'all remember the movies from back in the day about the child soldiers, yeah, they was kidnapping. They was running in through the different tribes and kidnapping these boys and turning them into psychopathic murderers at the age of 9 and 10 and 11. Y'all remember the movie Blood Diamond, don't y'all? Yeah, man. Yeah, some of that. And when we talking about CERN, all this technology comes from out of CERN. Oh, they do. I ain't hip to them, number one fly guy. They got voice. Hold on, let me post that. My man said they got Voice to Skull sunglasses. I ain't hip to that. Put me up on game. Let's look it up. You feel me? I ain't hip to that, bro. You just put me up on something. Not the Voice to Skull sunglasses. And I'm pretty sure it got some type of music device, but let's look at it. Vocal skull, free your ear, brighten your view. Alien bone conduction, huh? What? Hold on. Bone conduction. Also, that's how they be getting the sound in the glasses. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all, man. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And what they over there doing at CERN, like I say, all of this stuff is this is the technology that they're being able to create and be able to get in concert with because they're traveling through these portals. Listen, y'all, this is what I lost track of earlier, and it just slipped back to my mind. Now, y'all remember when I said these portals that they're creating and have been creating with these highly advanced technology that is definitely technology that doesn't derive from Earth, right? Not in our reality anyway. And now you keep hearing me say reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this in the chat real quick. Reality. 2 words, mind y'all. That's 2 words. That's 2 different words. Right? Reality. What we are experiencing is a how could I say it? A counterfeit copy of the originality or the original essence or original existence or original consciousness. And it's been invaded by the artificial, been invaded by the distorted imbalance awareness, right? And trying to terraform, sync and link human consciousness with its frequency. Lucifer, Satan, the devil. You hear me? Now, but this is what I was going to tell y'all about though, man. It's an organization that I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are not aware of. And the very fact that CERN is being public about what they're doing lets me know that due to my research, right, and people I'm in connection with, this is what they've been doing, and this is how they've been able to get this high advanced technology. They are interacting with interdimensional and they're interacting with interdimensional beings and trading and doing commerce with them. How many of y'all, and if you, I know that sounds crazy, just think of Star Trek. Think of Star Trek, y'all, and the Federation of Planets and Galaxies, right? It's an organization called the ICC, the Interplanetary. I'm gonna type it in the chat too. The Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate. All right. How many of y'all heard about the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, or the ICC? I know this stuff sounds crazy, y'all, but this is actually real, man. Right? Y'all want to know some companies that make up the shareholders of the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate? Kroger, the Kroger Company, based out of Cincinnati, Ohio, the Kroger family, or the Kruger or Krager family, right? Y'all go do some research on that on y'all own, man. Go do some research on the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, right? The Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate is a think tank, multinational, yes, Kroger, American Negro, Kroger, the Kroger Company, based right out of here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes, they are into pharmaceuticals. They're into energy, They're into tech, and they're into genetically modifying technology, biotech, and they're into the grocery business. So y'all put that together. Bet y'all didn't even know Kroger was involved in all of that, did you? You feel me? Now, the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate is a think tank, clear housing organization, you feel me, that basically develops technology that suits, or should I say, that creates a platform for them to be able to interdimensionally travel and interact with interdimensional civilizations to do commerce, and intergalactical civilizations as well. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not making this up. The ICC is sanctioned by the U.S. Congress and the U.S. government. Y'all, I'm not making this stuff up. Go look into it. Where that article at? Did y'all even know about this bill right here? HR 2262, U.S. Commercial Space Launch Competitiveness Act. This created the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate. See, what they're doing is they're out in outer space, right? And they're surveying outer space, and they're seeing that there's multiple resources. There are literally asteroids made of nothing but diamonds the size of Earth. You hear me? There are asteroids out there that are made of carbon and steel the size of the moon. What they're doing is they're traveling out here. They're interacting with these different species from different dimensions and galaxies, and they're doing commerce with them. Why you think they showing us video games like Halo? No, it sounds crazy, man, but it is what it is, man. And the ICC is a think tank organization made up of some of the most powerful Fortune 100 companies on planet that are worth trillions of dollars. Kroger Company being one of them, Microsoft being one of them, Monsanto being one of them, IBM is one of them, right? In this legislation right here that's on the screen, the U.S. Congress passes bills to protecting slave labor on Mars and secret corporate space colonies. See where we go into with this whole CERN thing? And CERN is being used to create portals. So these, what they call in the super soldier program, so they can easily travel interdimensionally. Y'all hear these stories of people coming up missing. Y'all hear these stories of millions of people just coming up missing. Do your research into the secret or the super soldier programs, or the the programs where they kidnap people and they turn them into interdimensional, intergalactic cadets, but they're using computer brain interfacing to wipe their memories so they don't have no recollection of it. It's a movie starring Tom Cruise, y'all. You hear me? It's a movie starring Tom Cruise. If I'm not mistaken, what's that Tom Cruise movie called? Who know what it is? Tom Cruise movie, time travel. What was that movie called? Something Tomorrow. Yeah, The Edge of Tomorrow. Y'all seen this movie by with got my girl Emily Blunt in there with her sex. You know, I'm not too fond. I ain't gonna say I'm not too fond, but I mean, I'm attracted to white women, but I think Emily Blunt is a very sexy and beautiful white lady, though. But she playing this movie right here, The Edge of Tomorrow, with Tom Cruise. How many of y'all have seen this movie? Space Force is a good one too, right? Oh yeah, shout out to American Negro, man. The Space Force, exactly, American Negro. The Space Force. Who was the president to introduce, to initiate, and to start the newest branch of the U.S. military known as the Space Force, right? They're recruiting right now. You know what I'm saying? They're recruiting right now. You can sign up in the military and go to the Space Force. And this is, see, now they ain't kidnapping people no more. They're not wiping people's memories no more, man. They all outright, goddamn it, recruiting for the Space Force. They have what is known as Solar Warden. You hear me? And they preemptively programming us through the video games, y'all. Solar Warden is real, y'all. Solar Warden is a part of the ICC, the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, right? You got Solar Warden, you feel me? These are the different branches. Now, mind you, they're sanctioned by Congress and the UN, but they're unofficial, official. You feel me? And we got Solar Warden. Solar Warden is a game that's on the internet. It's a online game, but it is also preemptive programming, because there's a security force that is part of the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate called Solar Warden, right? And now we also have what is known as Earth Shield. Y'all hit the Earth Shield. Earth Shield is not only a technology they got to use and manipulate the Earth's magnetic fields, or the morphic fields, right? So we don't receive the frequencies from the sun or Yaharashah. You hear me? Earth Shield is also the name of a security force. All right. Let me get them images of that Earth Shield joint, man. Let's see the Earth Shield logo. Yeah, that's Earth Shield. Y'all remember we kind of got a glimpse of Earth Shield when you watched the Guardians of the Galaxy in the Nova Force or the Nova Corps, right? My man Project Leroy in the building. What's good, brethren? He said, "Damn, bro, ain't heard this stuff. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear it, bro. This is why you got your brethren stacks with the facts to put y'all up on game about this stuff, so y'all can go do your research and see what this stuff is really going on. And this is what they're doing at CERN. This is why they're making it public. We got Earth Shield, right? Which is not only a technology that they use to harness the power of the Earth's magnetic field, morphic field, so it can make better communication and better atmosphere environment energetically for interdimensional travel, right? And that's what they doing over there at CERN. You hear me? We got Earth Shield, Solar Warden. What's the other one called, man? I think it's the Earth Defense Force too. Earth Defense, yeah, the Earth Defense Force. See, they show us this stuff in games and stuff, but this is actual stuff though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is why they showing this, like I said, this is why they showing us games like Halo. This is why they showing us games like Halo, y'all. You feel me? Let me get rid of this one. Oh, that's not a good one either. But y'all know what y'all seen Halo. You feel me? Y'all know what Halo is. Y'all pretty sure y'all play Halo. You feel me? This is why they preemptively programming us with games like Halo, man. That's exactly what this is. Project Leroy, man. I'm telling you, bro. That's exactly what it is, Project Leroy. This is all a culmination up into the research that's being done at CERN. All of this stuff with interplanetary ballistic missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, warheads, nuclear technology, nuclear warfare. All of this information, all of this technology was developed from out of CERN. Where did they get it from, though? And this through my research, right? In my opinion, my belief, based off of my research, right? That they have been creating portals, right? With the natural structures, the pyramids, Stonehenge, you feel me, Machu Picchu, down there in goddamn in South America, all across Africa, even out here in America, Ohio, the Great Snake Mound right here in Ohio. These natural structures that have been used to manipulate what they call dragon lines or ley lines. Y'all look into this stuff, man. You feel me? They call them ley lines or dragon lines. We know them as longitude and latitude, right? But esoterically, energetically, they're called dragon lines, ley lines, longitude, latitude. This is the Earth morphic field or the Earth grid system or the Earth's magnetic field of protection around our planet. They're hacking into this with this technology that they are creating at CERN. And they're manipulating it so they can create portals in the space-time continuum, and these other entities can enter into our reality. And they are doing commerce and business with them through think tank organizations, right? Like ICC. Hold on, let me pull it back up for y'all, man. This is one of their logos, building your future, right? Not making this stuff up, man. Look at this, man. This is they sanctioned by the U.S. government, y'all. I ain't making this, and the United Nations, United Federation of Planners. This ain't no fake stuff, man. All right? Why you think we being desensitized with this stuff? The Planetary Defense Coordinating Office. You hear me? Space Force. You feel me? The Secret Space Program. Huh? What y'all know about the Secret Space Program? My man American Negro said, heavy, yeah, it's heavy, 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 heavy. What y'all know about the Secret Space Program? It ain't so secret no more because Trump in his presidency announced and established the Space Force. You can right now go and sign up for the Space Force and be a recruit cadet. And next thing you know, you're going to be a member of Solar Warden or Earth Shield or Earth Defense or Earth Alliance. That's what it was called, Earth Alliance. You know, I'm not making this up, man. This is real stuff, y'all, man. Go look into this stuff, man. Y'all see that? Earth Force Medical Corps. They getting prepared for this stuff, man. And they hiding it in the video games and stuff like that. So we think it's all fantasy. We think it's fun and we're not paying attention. This is actually what's going on. And this is what they're doing at CERN. Detroit 313, what's good, brethren? How you doing tonight, man? We going in on this CERN demonstration, man. You feel me? And it's getting, yeah, man. Yeah, man. You got to pay attention, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Do a goddamn head spin on that that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. I probably gotta be doing this for my main thing on here, man. Hold on, let me see something real quick, y'all. All right. Hold on real quick, y'all. Yeah, man. I know I might sound a little silly, man, but I'm trying to figure out how I'll mod y'all up on this StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really looked in to see how to do that. I know how to do it when doing it on YouTube, but I haven't quite figured out how to add y'all as mods on StreamYard because that's what I'm using right now. But I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Y'all my homies, so y'all know what it is, man. But yeah, Earth Alliance. You feel me? And this is what they doing at CERN, y'all. This is what they doing. You hear me? They're opening up portals, facilitating interdimensional travel so they can, through the interplanetary corporate conglomerate, do interdimensional trade and commerce with beings and entities from different dimensions and galaxies. And this is why we're being desensitized and deep and preemptively programmed through the imagery we see in our reality, through the movies, TV shows, music, everything. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to come on up? If you want to come on up, y'all know y'all more than welcome to. You feel me? Know y'all more than welcome to come on up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to drop some jewels, add on, ask some questions, just speak on it, say something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all more than welcome. This stuff is deep. I know it is. I know it's a lot to take in, y'all. I know it's a lot of information. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I say you got to tap in and walk with me. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the reasons why I started my platform, Real Talk, so I could just share this information with people, because I know that there's people out here who don't know this information, who would love to know about this information. Because as I sit here and scour YouTube and listening to all the social engineering, I'm seeing the people who I pay attention, just know I pay attention. And I see a lot of information on YouTube, but I also see a lot of info that I research not on YouTube. How many of y'all ever heard about the interplanetary corporate conglomerate? Now, I'm going to pull this up for y'all real quick. I'm going to pull this up for y'all. They have a list of the shareholders that are all members of the interplanetary corporate conglomerate. Where is it at? Here it is right here, I think. Nah, this ain't it. This is something different. Let me try this for y'all. It keeps sending me that. Yeah, it's the same image. Hold on, let me try this one for y'all. Try this one for y'all. Maybe I do gotta hit on this. Nah, this ain't it though. They had a I don't know, it might be this YouTube video if I'm mistaken. They got a YouTube video on it too. All right. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Hi, it's Alina here, and today I am going to be discussing incoming community. They have huge research, much denser than was later, that would power
Y'all go check that
crew.
video out on y'all. So I ain't about to sit up here and watch that goddamn video. But yeah, y'all go check that out, right? And y'all hear me talk about when me and Mr. O was chopping it the other night. I was talking about a guy named Werner von Braun, right? Werner von Braun, right? He's the guy that's credited for creating NASA, right? This guy right here. This is Werner von Braun. He created NASA, right? He said Galaxy Galactic Period. He created NASA. He came over here in during Project Paperclip during the end of World War II because he was a Nazi scientist. He was a member of a secret fraternal organization known as the Vril Society. Y'all ever heard of the Vril Society? I know when people be hearing me say these names, they think I'll be making this stuff up. I know some people be thinking I'll be making this stuff up, man, but I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. I'm a very creative person, y'all. I have a very vivid imagination, but even I can make this stuff up, man. Hitler was a member of the Vril Society, y'all. And so were most of the Third Reich's generals and leaders, right? Y'all go check this book out right here. The Vril Society is an ancient secret society that worship entities that came from the same star system that the Chitahuri from Zulu lore came from, Cannabis Minor and Cannabis Major. And this is said is where they got their technology from, which is why the Nazis was such a powerful regime. Because I'm pretty sure even back then, if you look at the first Captain America movie with the Red Skull, he was using the Tesseract to create portals. Yes, he was number one fly god. He most definitely was, brother. He was a member of the Vril Society. So he actually, not only was he like interested in it, he knew about it. That's why he pursued it. That's why he created the Third Reich in the Nazi regime, or should I say, that's why he was given the power to do so. And he took over down near half the world, right? And this is what's going on at CERN, y'all. All this stuff y'all hear me talking about is about CERN. Creating portals so these entities can enter into our reality, into our dimension, right? Y'all remember this movie that me and Mr. O was talking about just the other day? This is the same movie. Y'all ever seen this movie right here with our homeboy Rest in the Essence, Roddy Piper? Some of y'all might be too young to know about this movie right here. You hear me? What y'all know about this movie right here? They Live. When you put the glasses on, you see what the subliminal message behind all this damn propaganda is. Indeed. Y'all go check out that movie, They Live. It's a dope ass movie. Deep ass movie. Make you think a lot. You know what I'm talking about? Right, and dig this right here. I'm gonna say even not too long ago, I'm gonna say about 5-6 years ago, Roddy Piper was interviewed on the podcast. And he was talking about, are you hip, American Negro? I know you must be around my age, brother. This movie came out in 1988 right here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, sir, he was. Detroit. He went through the house. I know I got some of my homies that's from my generation, my age range up in here, man, because he most definitely was, right? No, he played a part in this movie, right? And it was a dope movie. Your boy Keith David plays in it too. Your homie that played in Dead Presidents, you know what I'm saying, that played Kirby in Dead Presidents, he played this movie too, right? And let me come up for this, man. Right? And Roddy Piper was on the podcast a couple years ago, about 5-6 years ago, man, and he was talking about this movie They Live, and he was telling them, being very adamant and serious, he wasn't joking, he was letting them know that They Live was an actual documentary of what's actually going on, right? Now, if y'all watch this movie They Live, yeah, my nigga Tiny Lister, rest in the essence to him, you feel me? Rest in the essence to Tiny Lister, man. He played Zeus. He was a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So was Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper. He was a dude that came in with the kilt on and stuff, playing the bagpipes. You know what I mean? And he was on the podcast talking about this movie and about how actually this movie was an actual depiction of what's actually going on. And shortly after that, Roddy Piper mysteriously died from a so-called heart failure. And the guy was as healthy as he wanted to be. Y'all look that up on YouTube. The video on YouTube, I'm sure, pretty still. Y'all go look it up and find out for yourself, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this stuff is crazy, man. Smash that like button. You did. Hit that like button. You know? Subscribe to the page. You know? Click on that old bell. You know what I'm talking about? And tap on in and walk with me, man. You feel me? Now, I hope this was a good, you know what I'm saying, breaking down, you know what I'm saying, basically what that's going on over there at CERN. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It came from all different aspects, you know what I mean? And so when people ask me, I don't sugarfoot, I don't BS with it. I flat out tell people they over there opening up portals to different dimensions at CERN. That is exactly what they are doing over there. Make no mistake about it. It's not imagination. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's none of that. Actual facts. They are creating portals over there. That is what they are doing with the technology over there. That's what they're doing with it. Good looking out, American Negro, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my duty, my obligation to do what I'm doing. You hear me? I would be doing myself a disservice, a horrible disservice, if I kept all this information to myself. You know what I'm talking about? In order to keep it, you got to give it away. You feel me? But, this is tedious research that I've been doing for about a good 15, 17 years, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I just woke up and knew all this stuff. Some stuff just come to me, I'm going to be honest, I call them like downloads. It just come to me like in the Matrix. And not just anything can trigger me off and it just send me on the tangent. And, I'm good at deductive reasoning. I'm good at critical thinking. I'm good at, what I'm saying, all of that type of stuff. So, I know how to connect dots and all that stuff. You feel me? My nigga Detroit 313, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button, man. Serial social engineering, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what is going on at CERN. Don't make no mistake about it. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't believe me. Go do your own research into it. Don't let them over there at CERN lie to you. Flat out, they are using this technology with the Hadron Collider, smashing atoms and particles together, annihilating them, the movie Annihilation. Y'all got to understand and study what annihilation means in physics and chemistry. Y'all study annihilation. Study what molecular annihilation is. I'll put it in the chat for y'all. On your spare time, if you want to inform yourself on something, right? I'm trying to say, is annihilation 1H or 2H? It's 2. It's 2. It's 2. All right. Y'all go do your research on genetic and molecular annihilation. Art in Detroit 313. Yeah, we about to shut him down, man. You know what I'm saying? I was already about to end him up anyway. Play a song, you know what I'm saying, at the end. But yeah, though, man. Y'all, you already know, man. You already know Detroit 313. Good looking out, man. Oh yeah, you already know American Negro, man. They definitely hit. They definitely know what's going on. Remember they showed us in the movie not too long ago when they had the little ships built into the ground and all that stuff. Remember the movie Elysium? Y'all seen that movie Elysium with Matt Damon and I think Sigourney Weaver playing that movie? I remember Elysium, where they lived in that big spaceship above the earth. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you already know my brother, number one fly god, man. You already know. You know how to get in contact with me, bro. Hit me up and let me know what's going on, man. You already know what it is, brother. Yeah, they like I said, we being desensitized and preemptively programmed from all aspects and angles. They putting this stuff in our face. We've been seeing these movies like Elysium. You feel me? That's why they're trying to genetically modify us and experiment on us. That's why they talking about genetically enhancing us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You ever see that movie? I say, go see that movie called Upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to they're talking about enhancing us. You know what I'm saying? See, this is one. Let me break something down for y'all real quick, man. Let me break something down for y'all real quick, because this got a lot to do with what's going on at CERN. Because like I say, all of this technology is coming from out of CERN, y'all. All this technology, 5G, 6G, 7G, 7D, 12D holographic technology, human brain computer interfacing. You feel me? Drifting. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you hear I'm talking about projection and saying remote viewing. You understand what I'm saying, man? They're talking about bringing in the smart grid. They're talking about putting these 5G, 6G, and 7G transmitters every 300 yards in our residential areas. You know what I'm saying? They setting this stuff up, and they testing our bodies to see how much it can take. That's why they're trying to genetically modify us through our food. Let me come up, man. Trying to genetically modify us through our food and through our perception of everything, right? So when this stuff start happening, it won't be like a shock to us. You feel me? Desensitization, preemptively programming. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes, like I say, when it comes to what's going over there at CERN, man, that's what they doing, flat out, man. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I ain't going to sit up here and act like it's all with a transmitter, the logical modulator. Nah, I'm going to tell y'all what it is, man. They over there smashing atoms and molecules and particles together, and they are now doing some research into molecular annihilation, and by that they're creating plasma, they're creating dark matter. You know what I'm saying? They're creating synthetic melanin. You feel me? And they're using these because these elements are the elements that you can use to interdimensionally travel. Kind of like in the Transformers when they came to Earth and they mined the proton crystals. You feel me? Y'all feel me when I said what I just said? Remember the Transformers when they used to come to Earth and the Decepticons was mining proton cubes? Telling y'all, man, shit is ill, B. And that's exactly what, like I said, what my man said, man. My man, always say, man. Yeah, my man, American Negro said it earlier, said this mean the wealthy people already know. Yeah, man. They already know, American Negro, man. You know what I'm talking about? They already know. They prepare for this stuff. This is why they created the interplanetary corporate conglomerate. I want y'all to look into that, man. I'm going to bring it back on the screen, too. I want y'all to look into the interplanetary corporate conglomerate, man, in the secret space program. Right? Look into this organization right here, y'all. This is not a fake. This is real, man. This is a real thing, man. They sanctioned by the Congress, man. You hear me? I've been meaning to get this book right here for a minute too, y'all. I ain't gonna perk. No, we don't want to see that. We want to see the cover of the book. Oh, they ain't gonna let me see it. I'm about to go back for y'all real quick, man. So I'm telling you, my computer been acting crazy lately, man. But yeah, the Space Force, Trump introduced it. And that's us though, man. Now they got the chance to show all this money they've been making since the 20s, man. They've been interacting with these beings since the 20s. what happened in Roswell back in the day and all that stuff. Y'all know they brought all that stuff out here to Ohio and Wilberforce and out here in Dayton and stuff. You feel me? When all that Roswell, they brought all that stuff out here to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, right out here in Dayton. You know what I'm saying? And now, if you want to, you can go enlist into the United States military forces and you can sign up to be a part of the Space Force. You feel me? Go where no man's gone before, goddammit. You hear me? Hold on real quick. Yeah, man. So what y'all think, man? You feel me? This is what's going on with CERN, y'all. You feel me? Make no mistake about it. You can don't try to put a note. It ain't none. This is what it is right here, flat out. And then you go do your research and you gonna see. This is what it is right here. Putting holes in them, creating them portals, man. That's what they're using this technology for. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. You know what I mean? So what y'all think, man, as far as like, you know? What y'all think, man? As far as like what's going on with it though, like, you know, consider everything you just heard too. Mind you, I strongly encourage you to not believe anything I just said. Do your own research, do your due diligence. You feel me? See if what I'm saying is real or not. You hear me? But what y'all think though, man? You feel me? I mean, I have American Negro. I heard of him, but I don't think I've never seen none of his content. You feel me? I don't think I've seen none of his content. But I heard Red mention him, and I heard a couple of y'all mention him before, so I'm pretty sure he a decent guy, and he putting out some very valid and very good information. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm not the only one who knows what I know. I'm never that arrogant, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? But think about the significance of them through Microsoft and the University of Washington releasing to the public that they done developed this technology where they can create devices and means to download human consciousness, especially on the portable devices, so that you can insert that portable device in a synthetic humanoid body and live basically forever by just simply easily transferring your consciousness via a portable device to a synthetic human being, and you can then inanimate. If that ain't some demon time shit right there, man. You hear me? Oh, that's what's up. Tell him to come on up and chop it up, man. You know, this is what I'm here for, American Negro, bro. Tell that brother, hit me up. He can email me, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Y'all can send me an email to that email address right there. Get at me. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You feel me? We can build, like I say, I got it in the description too. I'm talking about collaborations, you know what I'm saying? Possible collaborations, further any questions, one-on-ones, hit me up. We can build behind the scenes, put something together, exchange information, talk about linking up, making things happen, all of that, man. Oh, well, that's what's up, American Negro. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely just, you know what I'm saying, focused on getting this information out, but you know, I'm always up for that too. So like I say, man, you know the homie, tell him get at me. Well, you know, I'll go subscribe to his stuff, go check out some of his stuff as soon as I get done with this. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? That whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need to be doing. We need to be linking up and sharing this information and building platforms and share this information so people know this information so it becomes known. Let me count back up. So it becomes known. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I be wanting to know how what y'all think about this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think gonna come through them portals, man? See, Blue Devil was good. Yeah, I don't mess with that flat Earth stuff, man. You feel what I mean? If that's what you choose to believe, hey, but I'm just saying, ain't no goddamn flat Earth, man. Like, end the discussion, man. I don't even want to hear it. You feel me? Don't even want to hear it. Flat Earth. But we can build on some stuff, though, man. You feel me? It's getting real out here, man. So I keep telling y'all, man, it's getting very serious out here, man. What's that, a movie? Is that a movie, Blue Devil? Sounds familiar. Yeah, man. You hear me? You know, so I'm just here just to share this info, man. You know what I mean? I don't do none of the pageantry stuff and none of the, you know, flat earth and all these crazy idiots. You know, I'm a firm believer in anything's possible, man, but the whole flat earth demo just don't even seem right to me. You feel me? It don't feel right in my water. It don't feel right in my spirit. And I just know it's not from the Most High, man. You hear me? Because the Most High ain't never said nothing about no flat earth. You feel? You know what I'm talking about? I put Days of Noah on Game About Technocracy. Days of Noah is a YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay. My man's Blue Devil. Hit that like button, y'all. Smash that subscribe bell, man. Hit that cash app if you could, if you would, if you could, if you can, if you will, if you want to, man. You ain't got to, though. But, you know, if you want to, you definitely can go ahead and contribute to the demo, man. Yeah, man, I'm glad you do, American Negro, man, because we need to start having these conversations. Like I said, I'm not the only person out here like me, and this is the reason why I create my platform, so I could put that energy, you know, put that out so I can attract like-minded so we can build and put each other on game about what's going on, because this stuff is serious, man. You hear me? Y'all can think what's going over there in Switzerland at CERN is a game if you want to. You hear me? You can think it's a joke. You can think it's nothing. That's your right to do that. I'm telling you that. You know, it might be in your best interest to look into this, is all I'm saying, at least. At the very least. You feel me? Because they're over there creating portals to different dimensions, and we don't know what the goddamn hell coming through them. Might be Thanos, might be Galactus, might be Dormammu. Huh? It might be what's my man who was Colossus and Juggernaut Spirit, what's his name, Arnak or something like that from the Marvel comics. Sarnak. That's his name, Sarnak. You hear me? Yeah, man. We don't know what's coming through them portals, man. Might be Lucifer, Satan, the devil himself or themselves. Huh? Man, I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, man, for real, man. It's serious out here, man. It ain't no game. It ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, y'all can always hit me up on the email. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can always hit me up on the email, bro, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can always hit me up on the email. Send me an email. You know what I'm saying? If you know anybody who might want to interact and collab, I'm willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? I know I just was saying stuff about the flat earth stuff, but, you know, just because I don't believe in that don't mean I couldn't learn something from somebody who does. You hear me? So I ain't never like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to build with anybody, man. Chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to go look into that interplanetary corporate conglomerate. Hold on, I'm about to put it back in there, man. I want y'all to look into that, man. You hear me? Y'all do some research into the interplanetary corporate conglomerate. Y'all go look and see what list of companies is shareholders in this organization. You're gonna be shocked when you see it. And it's not no BS, it is a real thing. They're sanctioned by Congress. You hear me? I think it said Gattaca is a great movie about positive eugenics. Blue Devil said it. Gattaca is a alright movie. I never really liked Gattaca. But yeah, though, y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? So, although they say 10 o'clock, what is it, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, our time, is when they allegedly fired up the collider. So what y'all think? What do y'all think has transpired, you know what I'm saying, since 10 o'clock this morning, our time, Eastern Time? Most of our time in America, some of us anyway. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, so I know I'm on Standard Time. You feel me? 10 o'clock this morning, I was at work this morning. You feel me? So what's going on? What has happened as a result of the collider being fired up since then? How they created a portal? The question is, how long have they been doing this? Because you think they just now being able to do this? Or they're just now letting us know about it? Which one y'all think it is? Put a 1 in the chat if you think they just now letting us know because they just now letting us know, or they've been doing it, but they just now letting us know. You know what I'm saying? You put a number 1 if you think they just letting us know. Put a number 2 if you think they been new and they just now letting us know. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. You know, it was crazy though. A lot of people hit me up today, and I ain't even like on no bragging. I'm talking about a lot of people had hit me up yesterday and today asking me to break down CERN. I mean, a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? I was shocked myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real humble guy. I was shocked how many people got in contact with me between Sunday and today asking me about this. I'm sitting here like, damn, like, I mean, there's a lot of people. Like there's a lot. Like, hitting me up, asking me about, hey, Virus, man, I know you know what's going on with this CERN stuff. Like, what's going on? Like, and I was like, you know what perfect thing to do than to go live and on YouTube about it. You feel me? Exactly, American Negro. You feel me? Exactly, my brother. So, you know, I'm about to go ahead and close this thing down, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because I definitely got to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Got an appointment to go to in the morning. You know what I'm saying? What y'all, I mean, I want to know what some of y'all think about this whole CERN situation, considering that y'all just heard your homeboy, you know, heard your guy Virus just go ahead and break some things. How do y'all feel about it now that y'all been made privy to some information, considering it, surrounding it, that you may not ever heard before, man? I like to get feedback, man. You know what I'm saying? Considering that most of y'all have probably never heard this information before, do y'all feel like y'all have a better grip on what's going on at CERN? You ain't even got to connect your mic, bro. You should be able to just use the sound off your computer. You should be able to just click on the link. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to just click on the link. You know what I'm talking about? And hop on up. If you're on your computer, you don't need to hook the mic up. And the only reason why the mic is good if you got some headphones on. But your mic on your computer should be sufficient. Especially if you got a newer type computer that's less than like 5-6 years old. And they got good microphones on them. Most computers built within the past 5-6 years. You know, I just be wanting to know how y'all be feeling and what y'all be thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when I hear information that I'm not used to, my first thing is to go check it out and see if it match up with anything, see if anything behind it that's giving it any validity or holding it up. That's what my instincts is to do. But I'm open to all open new information. That's why I say, even though I might not believe in the whole flat earth demo, that doesn't mean that I think it's nothing that a guy who or a girl who does, a woman who does, can't put me up on game about. Pretty sure they got something they could definitely knowledge me on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, though, man, I'm about to go ahead and shut this thing on down, man. You know what I mean? Y'all enjoy y'all's evening, man. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all evening tonight, man. I hope I was able to you understand me? I hope I was able to bring some clarity on this thing with y'all, you know what I mean? Hope I was able to bring y'all some clarity on this whole CERN situation. You feel me? Hold on real quick. I want to see this. All right. So, you know, man, let me take this off the screen. Yeah, man. So, you know, man, I appreciate everybody coming out, showing some love, you know what I'm saying? Tapping in, hitting that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribing on the bell, you know what I mean? That's also, I got to move my table out the way and stuff so I don't see all that, but y'all can't really see it's all good. But, you know, this is straight raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to get the word from our people so I can see if I can move into my space where the studio was at. They're getting it together and stuff for me. It won't let me know what it is. As soon as that is, y'all gonna see the whole different background setup and all that stuff, man. So, you know, man. Any questions, hit the email. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's always welcome to hit the link when I go in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them chop it up with anybody, man. Hit the link. You know what I mean? And y'all do your research, man. For real, man. Make sure, I'm serious when I say this, y'all, man. Go research the interplanetary corporate conglomerate, man. You know what I mean? Especially if you are really interested and intrigued and want to know about what's happening with CERN. I strongly suggest you do some research on the interplanetary corporate conglomerate. Yeah, there you go right there. Blue Devil dropped some jewels. Go check that out. Tim Berners. What's that? Tim Berners. We can look him up right now, right? Is this him? This is Tim Berners right here. Tim Berners. It ain't hard to find out who these people is, y'all, man. It's so easy to find out who they are, too. It ain't difficult. It ain't difficult to connect the dots to all these people. It's kind of arrogant. This is something. Let me hold on. Let me take this off the screen real quick. That's dude right there. Let me tell y'all something, man, before I get up out of here. And this is one of the main reasons why I go in the way I do, because I think it's very arrogant and very disrespectful. You feel me? How these people is just putting this stuff in our face. You know what I'm saying? I personally, me being a person who I am, and you know what I'm saying, knowing the stuff I know, you know what I'm saying, knowing that the interplanetary corporate conglomerate is a real thing and what they do is like a slap in the face. Like, it's like disrespectful for real, for them to just be putting this stuff out here, but not really putting it out here, but putting it out here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, thank you all for tapping in with me tonight, man. Like I say, man, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody, American Negro, Blue Devil, Project Leroy, you know what I'm saying? My man Detroit 313, American Negro, of course. You feel me? Everybody, man, coming through, show me some love. Even Juju came through and showed some love. My man number one, Fly Glide, that's my guy. You feel me? Everybody, thanks for coming out and showing some love, man. You hear me? Y'all go research that interplanetary corporate conglomerate. I ain't keep telling y'all that just to be styling on them. Nah, I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to be, y'all really are curious and want to know about what's happening with CERN outside of them telling us what they did today. Go research the interplanetary corporate conglomerate. Look into the Space Force and the Secret Soldier program and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy, man. You know what I'm saying? As always, I gotta leave y'all with some music, man. You know what I mean? Y'all go ahead and enjoy the vibes as they end the show out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this is all original music by me and my homies, man. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to play a couple songs and ending on out, and we're going to have a good evening and tap back in tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I got an interesting situation for y'all tomorrow, man. If she's still up to it, me and my girl was going to come over here and have a nice conversation, but I don't, you know how that stuff go, y'all. I mean, you know how they be acting, man. You know what I'm saying? She might want to do it, she might not. You feel me? Either way it go, I'm gonna be going in, and I'll let y'all know tomorrow anyway. This is a song right here from my homies, the Butcher Boys, you feel me? And you know, y'all go get their mixtape right now. It's on Dat Piff, you know, it's on all streaming platforms. Dat Piff, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's on Apple Music, all of that stuff. They got their music on there, the Butcher Boys. Just type in ENE. E.N. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? Go to any streaming platform. You feel me? Just type in ENE. You know what I'm saying? Type in ENE. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? You go to datpiff.com. You know what I'm saying? Type in ENE. That's what y'all can do right there. Y'all go to datpiff.com and type in ENE. All the music gonna pop up. You know, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this joint right here called The Coup. It's by my homies, man. Y'all enjoy y'all evening, man. Thank y'all for coming out.
Boogie Major. We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come around. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin'. Like this must my sport in. All looking for the fall in. Switch don't fall in. And we go all in. While we listening to all in. While you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin. Glitching, nauseous. We're stepping out office. Yeah, this that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Do it again is insanity. Nauseous a real vigilante. Killing these kids is plan B. But it's too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leaves from these planet trees. Don't break the code, this family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My foot was classic, antique. Freaking the beat is in Japanese. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. When money talkers be Japanese. Fire and flame is from gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, how they testing me. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Being so bad, make them retreat. All of these gems you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise, you sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick, butcher with shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
Now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All groups with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin'. Like this must my sport in. All looking for the fall in. Switch don't fall in. And we go all in. While we listening to all in. While you all talking. We smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin. Glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, this that bullshit.
Glitz, nigga, perfecting my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a ghost. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a joke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing live. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you could miss me. Best friends with the money. Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom. To try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk. Let me lock in. Show these niggas what I do. Axe brain. I'll be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This is guaranteed, nigga, this is what I do. Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. 2020 got me seeing so clear. Let me get out of it. I'ma get right to the point, the Penny Hardaway. Ready for these bars, well nigga, I got some time today. Sniffing got a mind of its own, it's on the time delay. So even when I don't lick shot, you niggas die today. Hottest nigga point blank, type of shit that my mama say. Daddy, you the best, type of shit that my daughter say. Wish a nigga would try mine, I'ma remove his face. Can't even ID who he was, they gotta close the case. No debate, I'm clearing shit out, I got a lot of space. Bookmark my name in the game, I couldn't lose my place. Every day is Saturday night live, I'm Chevy Chase. Sick of being sick, I'm about to catch a corona case. Inhale the weed, shit'll send me to outer space. My bro roll the fattest of J. Then we elevate, cameras on soon as the boys drop their face. I'm really ball fast to the money, nigga. Who on the race? Slow it down to blow a fuse, nigga. A Roddy rebel, I don't really follow rules, nigga. Jordan in the finals, I can never lose, nigga. Impossible mission, now I think I'm Tom Cruise, nigga. Headed to the fatty, niggas know not to pop off. 10 toes down, nigga, I took my socks off. I'll keep this shit a buck, I'm fire like at a cat brown. We about to get it cracking, we niggas stick in the background. E&E, we all need a little discipline. Stack it up, keep it safe, type of shit we in. Fuck who you with, where you from, what's your name again? I'm from a league of extraordinary gentlemen, live from the depths. Nigga, we up next, we be lyrical weapons, infrared at your neck. We ain't playing checkers, my nigga, we playing chess. E&E the quick, we coming for our respect. Look, the league makes a salute of flag, chiseled in stone. Forward my mail to the throne, come visit my home. Gentlemen, listen, diamonds and gold, records and stones. I drop with chillin' every line, it's just priceless poems. I gotta prove it, I gotta show them. I give it to them raw like novels written by Donald Gordon. Sick of my rare form, come out with bad the storm. Catch me on the grind, going out for mine. You will sheep amongst wolves with an alpha mind. The game's live, throw all the balls, it's out the line. By any means necessary, with the weapon ready. I'm out building stocks, mastercards, visas. I'm about to think for like a motherfucking traffic keeper. Give me your beat annihilation like a stack of sneakers. Think you hot, boy, these missiles be some heat seekers. The ingredients out of the pot, I'm the hidden secret. All the head of shit, fire like Roman candles. My energy is off the roof like a solar panel. Black guy, no white robes, Roman sandals. Revolution televised on your local channel. It's that cocktail bomb, it's that middle finger to the cops that spray paint, saying fuck the ops. This the mural of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. This the spirit of Nat Turner with a loaded chamber and a machete and a heart full of boiling anger. This is elite nation. Come against this very people in hell's basement. You think you hot fucking hell's weight. We all need a little discipline. Stack it up, keep it safe, type of shit we in. Fuck who you with, where you from, what's your name again? I'm from a league of extraordinary gentlemen, live from the depths. Nigga, we up next. We be lyrical weapons, infrared at your neck. We ain't playing checkers, my nigga, we playing chess. E&E the click, we coming for our respect.